Oilers post-game here at the Old Sportsplex following a 4-1 victory over the Olds Grizzlies and snapping a 4-game losing streak. One of the best players on the ice tonight was Parker Sawka. 1 goal against in your debut, and the first time in 5 games, Parker. And, well, how did it feel to be back out there?
Really just happy to be out there helping the boys get a win. We were on a bit of a skid there, so it was really just nice to get the crease back.
I wanted to say, like, the way the game went, you got the lead early, but I talk about that 8-second goal against Dean, but then Olds comes right back with a flurry of chances, like 3 or 4 right at the side of the net, and well, you were able to harness things in and slow the game down a hair there. What did you kind of see out there from the Grizzlies?
Honestly, I kind of noticed they were just throwing pucks on net from bad angles, and I really just wanted to try and cover everything, and it was kind of nice getting a few touches early in the game, not having a big slump, not having many shots, so it was nice to get me in the game.
You knew this Oiler team was going to be a little bit more simpler when it comes to systems with the personnel that you still have, and you knew things are going to be a little bit differently out there, but what did you see from your crease of how this team played tonight?
No, I thought in the first we had some moments where we were a bit of lackadaisical, but honestly, I think the last 40 minutes were huge. We really bared down, blocked shots, played for each other, which is what we need right now.
Have you ever seen a goal scored in 8 seconds at Dean Spacknet to start a game?
No, I was gonna say that must be an Oiler record. Like that was pretty insane. I did not expect it. Yeah.
Lastly, you got the Brooks Bandits this weekend. It's a big one. It's circled on the calendar. You know what they're like. You saw them in preseason there at the end, but obviously your preparedness for this weekend. What does Parker Sawka need to do to be ready for this Bandit team?
You know, honestly, I just want to play quick, calm, and confident in front of the boys and just make them feel safe when I'm in the crease, and just that I'll have all the outside shots and hopefully they can take away the inside.
Appreciate the time, Parker, and congratulations tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Joining me now is Oilers assistant coach Reid Hnatowich. And Reid, it was quite of a blur in the first period. You guys come away with a 1-0 lead, and then you just kind of build and build. And I like to call it more like freelance hockey. When there's less stoppages for this Oiler team, the better they seem to play. Just overall, what did you see out there on the bench tonight and snapping that losing streak?
Yeah, like obviously we got off to a really good start with the first goal in that first, I want to say it was 8 seconds. After that, I think we were a little bit inconsistent in terms of what we were kind of doing in our aggressiveness for that rest of the remainder of that first period. And I thought in the last 10, they did a very good job at kind of taking it to us. That second and third, we kind of dialed in with our game plan, refocused, and I think we concluded it quite positively. Obviously, they had their opportunities on the power play, and the power play tonight was something for us that we definitely need to focus on heading into next weekend. But overall, excited with the 4-1 win.
I want to say Ty Yoder comes to you from the Victoria Royals and now is settled in. He has an assist and 2 points tonight here against Olds. What does he bring to your lineup, and filling in where he had to when 20-year-olds are in the lineup, and obviously the depth chart has been thin for a few weeks? Yeah,
especially right now, right? Like he's bringing a little bit of a leadership presence of a guy who's kind of been there and done that and played with some high caliber, talented players. So I think the way that he's kind of showcasing and benefiting us right now is his ability to slow down the game in all 3 zones of the ice. I think there's specific areas tonight where I think he would have liked back in terms of his foot movement and his speed, but he's overall he's settling in quite nicely.
Parker Sawka made his return to the lineup after missing the last 5 games. Didn't seem to look out of place. Made a couple of big saves after that Dean Spack goal really early in that first, and really settled things in, which probably could have became maybe a little bit of a mess for this Oiler team, but he really kind of, again, like reeled everybody in.
Yeah, like Sawka was our best player tonight, and I think you always want to make sure that the goaltenders are. And that's one of those situations where, when we had our negative droughts and our experiences, he bailed us out, and he did a fantastic job at settling and calming the game and really, held us in there for that 4-1 win.
Brooks Bandits weekend set coming up. Obviously, it's been circled on the calendar for a while. Your biggest rival. What do you do to come away with a couple more points this weekend?
We're super excited for this weekend. I think the biggest thing with us, obviously we need to get our rest, recovery, and try and get healthy. But I think the power play is going to be the biggest thing. Getting just down with our touches, our puck support off of that. And then on the 5-on-5, especially in the D zone, just being mindful of our F2s and F3s, and we're taking away their time and space. They're a fast team. They can move the puck. And we need to make sure we do our best to slow them down.
Appreciate the time, Coach, and congratulations on the win tonight.
Thanks, Gino.